I'll stop messing around now. Hello, everyone. Welcome. There is also another no pre-stream today. There's not many topics to talk about. Though the Game Awards are coming closer. Path of Exile 2, a buddy of mine just told me it's going to come out on December 6th. So it's pretty quick. Pretty quick. We're actually getting there closer and closer. I didn't expect it to be so soon. So many different games are coming out, and I didn't really expect any of this. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I feel a little overwhelmed. If there's one thing that's interesting about streaming, right? With streaming, there's something that I noticed. If you're not on like the gravy train, you're being left behind off the gravy train. And then, but also like the gravy train is fun. Like imagine it's a gravy train and you have steak, so you want the gravy, okay? But there's too much gravy. But you do like the gravy. It's actually good gravy. It's not like KFC gravy. Well, KFC gravy is pretty good, but it's more like steakhouse gravy. It's actually good gravy, but there's too much gravy for it. We've been doing some of the usual again today. Some more Stalker 2, as well as some more Golden Heart, because that game was in my, it's deep in my soul, and I do want to like try, and I do want to try to finish it. And I'm also gonna show you a song by an interesting band called The Smile. It's not really. Is it a band? Is it a group? I'm not sure what you call it. Basically, Tom York. Is that his name? Yeah, Tom York. Wait, is this the same one that I'm thinking about? I need to make sure. Yeah, so Tom York has from Radiohead. He has a lot of different experimental stuff. It's interesting too because he's very very active and prolific within music, but it kind of makes you think about this weird box that being in a band puts you in, right? If you just want to make music, genres and stuff in boxes, like a band and who like your title, your name, your artist name, it forces you to be stuck in this style. And I sort of wonder, you have to be bored of it at some point, right? Because I feel like Tom York is a good example of that. I mean, many artists will leave the band at some point because they get bored of it. And I sort of wonder to myself, why do we do this to ourselves? And why, and of all the people, right? Why do creatives push that onto themselves to force them into this box of style? Linkin Park is in the news for other unsavory things now, particularly around the connection the new singer has with Scientology. But the one thing that was interesting about Linkin Park is at some point they tried to change their musical style. They went from whatever style that they were before. I forget there's some term for it, but like the style because you hear it and you're like, oh yeah, that's it. Into almost like very softer music. Before the lead singer passed, well, died, right? And people hated on them, but I was like, the new stuff is actually pretty interesting. Like it's not my cup of tea, right? But in general, I don't like that kind of music. But it doesn't mean that it wasn't good. It wasn't full of effort. It wasn't them trying something, right? And I tend to find, imagine if your fans were just doing that. Imagine if all of you came in and was like, hey, where are the Roblox streams, man? You're so known for Roblox. I'd be like, fuck off. Fuck you, and fuck off. And, oh, the floor is cracking. I'd be very annoyed. Very, very annoyed. Anyways, I want you all to listen to this song called I Quit by The Smile, which is, I guess, Tom York's band, his new band. I don't really know what when are you a band versus a group? I hear so many different terms for albums, discography, LPs, bands, groups, super duo, super trio, super groups. I'm like, does it really matter? Does any of this really matter? But in the end, the one thing that does matter is a really, really good music that comes out of it. And I know this music will sound very, very sobering to say the least. I want you to know everything's okay. I just enjoy this type of music sometimes, and sometimes it's nice to sort of like wallow, if that makes sense. Please enjoy. It's a bit hard to explain the feelings that I get from that song. Sometimes you get into situations where you just want to, quit. But the feeling that the song gives you, it's strange. Because the lyrics go one way, the feeling of the song feels like another. It feels almost like you're in a daze the entire way through. It's what I really enjoy about it. And it's fascinating the way that the lyrics go. It's almost like, sure, you quit, but it's almost like the end of one thing versus the end of it all. It's almost as if it's like a renewal, but through that renewal and that rebirth comes like a pain. But I'm not sure if I'm misreading it, but that's kind of how I feel like with the song. It's very interesting, and it's nice sometimes. Sometimes it's nice to say, you know what? No, take it back to step one. We're gonna figure out what's going on. We have to, sometimes you have to break things down to make them better. And that's sort of a common situation, I think, for many people. I just want to share that with you all. It's a good song. It's giving me a moment to set things up. We're gonna go right into Stalker 2. Nothing else to really talk about. Things are going good. Things are going bad. Things are going interesting. Things are going strange. Things are going topsy turvy. Let's just enjoy it while we still can. Okay. Oh, also, fair warning. I may crash today because I'm doing. I have an account alert. What the fuck does that mean? Huh? What the fuck is this? Wait, chat. Steam has a button that says I have an account alert. Alerter. What does that mean? What? What does that mean? What is an account alert? What? Steam, what is account alert? If you received a suspicious... What is a fuck it? Means that the key you redeemed is refunded or won't. Oh, yeah, it's because of Atlas. No, I remember. Yeah, so today is the release date of Atlas. It's hard to explain. Basically, Atlas is coming out today, so the key that we got before is gone. Because the key that I got was like the beta key or something, which was kind of cool. I don't really know the process to get like a new key, but I didn't really want to bother doing that. I was just gonna buy the game anyways because it's like doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, so yeah, well, that's interesting. What a scary phrase to use that you have an account alert in yellow. That is a genuinely terrifying piece of information. Why do they do that? I'm out. Goodbye. See you all tomorrow. Taking an early night today. I don't know what time we're starting tomorrow. I have a lot of things to do, unfortunately, on the weekend, but because we're not doing programming on stream, the weekends will have some more fun things, some very interesting fun things that hopefully you'll enjoy. I have no clue when they'll come by and what we're doing tomorrow exactly, but whatever I plan, it'll pop up and we'll see how it goes. Good night, everyone. See you all tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see things. You'll see things uploaded, especially the sandbox stuff. I've been working on it slowly, but just very limited time for this week. Bye, everyone.